Hi, this is Lori from Siegel Solutions, and I'd like to show you projects in QuickBooks Online, either Plus or Advanced, and how transactions can be associated with projects for you to get better job costing for the projects and also budgeting with estimates. So when you're in QuickBooks, you want to go to All Apps, up to Customers, actually up to Projects, and then over to Projects again. And this next screen is a great overview of your projects. It gives you all your open projects, the ones in progress. We can actually show information on different bases, and it gives you your income and costs, and actually what customer the project is related to or assigned to. And I'm going to look at the transactions that we've posted and also the estimate for the Abercrombie kitchen. So we see we have a number of transactions. We first have our estimate, and it's been partially invoiced. So the estimate is right here. We could put in our accepted date, our expiration date, and all the information and what the estimate was. We can also put on the estimate the terms. So we could say, 20% due at signing, 30% due, on a certain date, 50% due at completion, different ways to do it. And with any estimate, we can convert it to an invoice. And when we convert it, I have converted 2 already. We can convert it different ways. We can do the remaining, which is the remaining 50%. We can do a percentage, and it's a single percentage for all the line items, or we can manually enter how much we want for each line item. So I'm going to close out of this and then look at our 2 invoices. So if I look at each invoice, once again, we are doing it straight to the project. We are seeing the linked transaction, which is the estimate that we invoiced it from. And if we scroll down, we see that we invoiced 20% of each line item. And the same thing for this next invoice. The same linked estimate. And for this one, it was the 30%. And then we can look at our various costs. We have 2 bills. And when you're entering a bill, you just want to make sure that in the column that it says customer or project, you put the project name right there. And this will lead over to my next video on reporting, how you see the reports on here and how these all lead into really nice customizable project reports. Here's our second one for our materials. And then even if you're not using QuickBooks Time, you can enter in a time charge to a project. So I did a single entry saying it was for me as an architect. I'm actually going to change this to 5 hours. And what's great is we can say our billable and we can put in a cost. So if you're not using QuickBooks Online for your payroll, you can do it through the single time entry or QuickBooks Time if you're using it as a standalone. And you can put in the cost. So this may not be just the cost of my salary or my hourly, but what the company cost is for me to work each hour. So I put that in. We're billing at $145, but our cost for me is $100. And I'm just going to save this. So there you see how we associate different costs within the transactions. For the time entries, I could have just gone right here, and this is how I can enter in individual time. I can do it through my Quick Create over on Team and do a single or weekly timesheet for all your projects. And it would relate if we put in for the project what it's for. It goes right in here. I hope that helps you understand transactions and Projects. Once again, this is Lori from Siegel Solutions.
As a QuickBooks Solutions provider, Siegel Solutions can offer you QuickBooks Online with 30% discount for the first 12 months. To receive this great offer, just scan the QR code on screen or visit the website below the QR code. Once again, it's an exclusive offer from Siegel Solutions for 30% off of your new subscription of QuickBooks Online for the first 12 months. To learn more about Siegel Solutions and our QuickBooks consulting services, which include cleanups, new file setups, third-party integrations, and we also offer ongoing bookkeeping services, visit our website at www.siegelsolutions.com. You can also email us at info@siegelsolutions.com. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube for more of our tips and tricks videos.